Come on, buddy. Sit. Yeah. I met my baby at the Fizz Club underneath the Time Cafe on the corner of Lafayette and 4th Street late one Wednesday. She offered me a red stripe. I said, baby, not a chance. I could go for a tall, cool ginger ale. How about we just dance? We did the boom, shaboom, doo, I did it. Mocha chocolate and the nitty gritty. We did the hoochie coo, the lazy ballerina. Baby, make me feel like I'm a California dreamer, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's happening, Champy? Good evening, good people. What's shaking? I can rest my poor head, gather my thoughts in sweet silence. Is this place where the feelings are dead? From an overexposure to violence. Is this place I can slowly face? The only one I truly can know. These are tears from a long time ago. Got these tears from a long time ago. They cry 30 years or so. These are tears from a long time ago. Okay. Lots going on tonight. We've got the new I can't even keep track anymore. We've got VO 3.1. We've got Runway that's got a whole new app suite. And if you're like, what are Runway apps? We can play with those tonight and find that out. Brandon just spent 2 days at Mecon, the Marketing AI Institute annual convention. I guess learning about all sorts of marketing and AI. They go together like peanut butter and chocolate. They do. It's good. It's fucking everything up. It's going to change everything. Nobody knows what's going on. Everybody's in a panic, but it's awesome. Things are good. Things are awesome. So he's going to give us a report from the floor of the Cleveland Mecon Exchange. Sounds like he met some cool people doing some cool things. And yeah. How's 5 been working out for you? I heard I heard a thing today that apparently OpenAI is accelerating their launch timeline, and they're going to launch GPT-6 before the end of the year. I also heard that they're going to launch an update to 5 that has 4O's personality. I'm guessing that's more marketing than reality, even if they do it and say that that's the case, so they can actually retire 4 before they go to 6. So basically, what it sounds like is by February we'll have 17 models again. I got to tell you though, so with GPT-5. One of the things that seems pretty clear is that when they launched GPT-5, so GPT-5 is actually 3 different models. It's like a regular multimodal model. It's a light reasoning model, a fast reasoning model, and then it's a thinky reasoning model, and then they have a pro reasoning model. So I think that the distinction between the regular thinking and pro is just how much time they spend. And then I think the light thinking is actually a lighter model. And then the GPT-5O is the one that just answers. Sitting on top of those is a routing model. So when you ask ChatGPT-5 something, assuming you've got it in auto mode, which is the default, hang on, changing things here. It switches between models for you dynamically. Well, apparently at launch, that router was broken. It was faulty. It was not good. And what I've noticed is that probably starting 2 weeks ago, the results I'm getting back from GPT-5 are just good. They're just they may not have the personality that 4O had, and they feel less predictable than 4O was, probably because it's switching between models. But it's just good. It's just good. So GPT-5 is fine. If that's not what you're asking about, then I don't know. Thinking longer for a better answer. Not good at all. Why not? Why is that not good at all? Sacred is profane. Why is it not good if it thinks longer? Oh, it's been a code menace for me. Yeah, I'm not doing a ton of coding with it. I would imagine that that different use cases are going to have, what is it? Your mileage may vary. Yeah, I mean, good news is you've got Claude 4.5 Sonnet that's apparently pretty baller. That's the new model that sits behind lovable.dev, which I've been playing with a fair amount recently, and that's pretty good. But yeah. No, you said The node was not good at launch. Oh, not good at all. Yeah, it was the model. It wasn't the node. It was the routing model. So there's basically a model sitting on top of all these other models. That's the thing that was faulty at launch. Yeah, no, it's not great. But listen, it's they're launching fast, and they launch it first and fix it later. So I mean, they also the other fuck up they did at launch was they deprecated 4O without really telling anyone. They just said, here's 5, 4's gone. And everyone that relied on 4 to be their AI girlfriend, all of a sudden, ChatGPT just didn't work anymore. So, yeah, it was a bit of a disaster. But it seems like it's better now. When are we going to get some GPT erotica? So that is apparently one of the things OpenAI is working on right now is an age verification system. And if you're older than 18, you can get the it's funny, they're calling it the adult version of GPT that can do erotica. I don't care so much about erotica, although it's fine. Is like what like there's a lot of times, like if you just want to do like a Halloween story, it doesn't like the subject matter, so it doesn't let you work. Like there's a lot of shit you want to do that gets slammed by safety guardrails that I think throttles people from using these things fully. Thoughtful Thursday. We'll see how thoughtful it's going to be. Let me look at something here without sharing it. See if it does anything interesting. Not really. Huh, interesting. All right. Let's see. Let's get a few more people in here. We'll get a few more people in here, Brandon, before we talk stuff. If you're on the YouTube there, if you're over on YouTube, do me a favor, subscribe. I'm about 200% certain that even the adult mode won't be able to do anything when it's a broad image model. Yeah, that's probably true. The reporting Mecon from Brandon was excellent. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, so if you go to Brandon, if you'd pop the AI Salon, what you call it up there, the banner. If you go to the salon.ai and just click join our community if you're not a part of it, or just go to the community site, which community.thesalon.ai. In the community feed, which is like the second feed down when you get into the community, Brandon did a wrap up of Mecon days 0, 1, and 2 that are just really excellent. Like he really, captured what was talked about and what was important about it. And you got good pictures and things like that. I'm heading next week to TED AI, and do not expect the quality of reporting from me that you got from him, but it's really good. So if you haven't seen that yet, it's worth checking out. Grok is like the channels in the hotel are unscrambled. It totally is. Please start singing. You know what we should do? I know what we're going to do. Suno. Okay, here we go. All right. Suno Studios here. We're going to go create. We're going to go audio. We're going to go record. TikTok pin. I'll be at OpenAI on Monday, about 150 folks from higher ed. Oh, very cool. That's awesome. Yeah, if anyone's in San Francisco next week, I'm there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so let's. Somebody told me to sing. Here we go. Oh, damn it. Hang on. Do 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 do. All right, we're gonna turn that into a song. I think he meant with your guitar. I know what he meant. Now taking requests. Okay, lyrics. You make them for me. Write full song. Describe what you want. Silly man. Silly man sings. Silly man sings. Silly man sing, I think is better. All right. So let's see. He wears a hat too big. He's got socks that don't match his shoes. That's good. We'll select that option. Styles will go goth rock, goth rock anthem. All right, here we go. You wanted me to sing. I'm singing, baby. That is silly. La da da. Mr. K, the educator, Mr. K, who's got the YouTube channel. He looks like he's going to get a pretty good gig here shortly, which is exciting. Here we go.
Got socks that don't match your shoes, whistles, tunes, only ducks would choose. He's got socks that don't match his shoes, whistles, tunes, only ducks would choose.
All right, so there you go. If you haven't done that before, you should go do that. All right. Producer Brandon, why don't you hop up on stage here?
Hello.
And, hello. How are you? You must be exhausted, first of all. Yeah. Here, there we go. We'll give you the big floor.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, right? You should reframe it.
Yeah.
We can see your AI Salon logo a little better.
Yeah, there you go.
Bend your camera down. Can you bend your camera down a little, or is it fixed?
Oh, it's you have to see the slop. That is my office, but there we go.
There you go. Nice. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, so when was it started? What's today? Thursday. It started Tuesday, right?
Tuesday. Yeah, the workshop session started on Tuesday, so I was hanging out, getting access badges and all that stuff, meeting up with people. Met Gwen from the salon, who was also there. We hung out for a little while. And Wednesday was the big day. Wednesday was the kind of all day conference, and it was a good turnout. They were saying in 2022, this conference had about 200 people coming to it, and just over the past 3 years, it has exploded. And there were upwards of 2,000 people there this week.
Wow!
And I don't know how many tech conferences you've been to, but traditionally, we see depreciating value on attendance over the course of the week. By the last night, after people are going to the happy hours and they've missed all the keynotes and everything, I'm just going to sleep in. It was standing room only this morning at 8 a.m. for the third day, which was just mind-blowing to me.
Wow.
So a lot of agency folks hanging out, a lot of entrepreneurs and people who are just trying to figure out AI and figure out what it means for business. And it was interesting. I was talking to some of the agency leads, and you think everybody's got this figured out. And the agency folks all kind of came in with, at least the ones I talked to, came in with this idea that they were going to take back lessons for their clients. And a lot of them said, we're getting stuff for us. Like this is gold for us to figure out how to use AI. And then obviously we're going to take those learnings back to our clients. But it's interesting to see how fast it's evolving, that even the folks that you trust with your marketing dollars are still the first person learners for this right now.
Yeah, that makes good sense. I just want to Vicky said, dang it, I thought Brandon said 30 minutes late. He did say that because I told him that, and then I decided not to go to Whiskey Club tonight, so then I unsaid it. So sorry if you're late. That's on us. That's on me. So anyway, carry on.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of great, cool. I met folks from HeyGen there. I met some digital first advertising agencies. Met people who are doing some really cool stuff.
Hang on for a second on those. On the digital first advertising agencies, did you talk to them at all about like their business model? Are they doing value pricing? Are they doing time and materials? Are they like ex-agency people? Did you how far into it did you get with them?
Yeah, so for the ones that I've talked to, and everybody's got a different take on it, but the ones that really caught my attention were the ones that were trying to democratize digital agency by twinning people who are famous in the marketing space and offering their services on a monthly subscription base, where they've actually got the humans behind the scenes prompting AI twins to give you marketing advice.
Got it. That's fascinating. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right.
Yeah. So Paul was there, Paul Reitzer and his crew, and they were very generous with their time, spent a lot of time talking with us. And, you know, the overall theory is that it is no longer a question of if, it's a question of how. It's not a question of if it's going to disrupt the industry. It's a question of how fast can you adapt to that disruption. And that was kind of the overarching theme we heard again and again. And, you know, for all of the focus on AI, it was really a human-centered conversation. A lot of the folks focused on what do the humans need to know. So it wasn't, I mean, there was a little bit of prompting. One of the presenters, Jeff Woods, had a really cool prompting technique. He called his CRIT method, which is context, role, interview, and T, whatever T stood for. But it is an idea that you're wanting the AI to ask you questions about what it needs to know to answer that role. And yeah, it was overall, everyone was super friendly, and it was in Cleveland, so that was nice. You know, it was a lot of people from out of town, so we got to showcase, put our best foot forward in Cleveland. It's a great place to host an event. And Paul actually said that, you know, he had the option when they were planning this thing. Do we go to New York? Do we go to Chicago? Do we go to Austin or San Francisco? So there's just something authentic about having it in Cleveland, where we have more about the community. So yeah, it was a really cool experience.
Okay, cool. Mary, Brandon's talking about the Marketing AI Institute's Mecon, their annual conference that he just got back from. What for the, I know you were having AI listen to the keynotes, but I assume you were listening as well. What are there three big takeaways from the things that you watched that stick with you? Like, what are the insights that made you sort of cock your head or feel like something's different, or was it more about the people you talked to?
So it's a little bit of both. I mean, the conversations were fantastic, and everyone was so open and so willing to share where they were at with their AI journey.
Yeah, because everyone's trying to figure it out, right?
Exactly. You know, it was very much a, you know, an open, comfortable environment. No one was gatekeeping. No one was trying to sound smarter than they are. Everyone was just, it takes a village, it takes a community, and everyone was just a very willing participant. A lot of interest in the AI salon, both from potential partners to potential speakers to just people who, you know, saw the shirt and they're like, hey, what's the AI salon? And so got to talk to people about that. But, you know, in terms of main stage takeaways, there was a woman from McDonald's. She's their chief digital analytics officer. And she had everybody in the crowd raise their hand and say, how many of you have an AI strategy? And like 80% of the people in the room raised their hand. They go, okay, cool. How many of you have an internet strategy? Like everybody kind of put their hands down and looked at her. You know, the point was you don't have an internet strategy. You just use the internet to market.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, that's the thing is like people had chief internet officers for a long time, or chief World Wide Web officer, and then it just gets absorbed, and now we're seeing the same thing, chief AI officer. So fascinating.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And I think the biggest thing that Paul and company kept coming back to on the stage is that it's humans first, and the humans are the marketers. AI is the tool, and they really drew that line pretty firmly in the sand, where this wasn't a tech conference. We weren't talking about prompt engineering. We weren't talking about how to
model weights. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, we were talking about storytelling, and one of my favorite presenters was, and I want to get him on for the AI salon here, maybe even Festivus. PJ Ace started a digital first advertising agency that uses VO3 as its base model to build these commercials and build these marketing assets. And now Sora too, because he's already disrupting his own industry. Yep. But he shared with us one of the first primetime network spots that his agency produced, and I've got it pulled up here if you want to take a look at it. Cool. He couldn't believe Disney, because it aired during the March Madness and NBA Finals on ABC. He's like, I can't believe we got Disney to approve this crazy commercial that we made with AI. Wow. So what you're about to see,
I want to tee it up. I just want to put a pin in something. The focus that you saw, the fact that they said, it's humans first, this isn't a technology conference, that was what we organically experienced last year during Festivus, that we had 34 different speakers over 24 hours and not a single speaker. Like we didn't, the way Festivus works is if you're invited, you talk about whatever you want. And 34 out of 34 speakers, no one led with technology. They were all talking about humans and changing the mindset and things like that. So that's a reassuring thing to me, Brandon, that it didn't go there and there wasn't the tech track versus this, that it really is just about us dealing with this. So speaking of that, yeah, let's see this spot, and that's very cool.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna go ahead and
here I'll stop.
Pull your screen down, and there we go. So everything you're about to see here was generated with VO3.
Indiana gonna win, baby!
We're in Florida asking people what they put their money on! I'm all in on OKC!
Indiana got that dog in them!
Will egg prices go up this month?
I think we'll hit $20. How many hurricanes do you think we'll have this year? Kalshi lets you legally trade on anything, anywhere in the U.S. OKC!
Indy! OKC!
my favorite was how many hurricanes do you think we're going to see this year? Ah!
So yeah, all 3 days are recapped on the AI Salon inside of the feed, and it was a lot of fun. Can't wait to go back next year, and hoping to have some of those guys come back and talk to us a little bit more about their chain of craft.
Beautiful, fantastic, cool. Well, thank you for that. I know you're exhausted, so I appreciate you coming up here, and yeah, so that's the thing. So that's one of the things that I want to do more of in 2026 is, as these events come up, get people from the salon out to these events and learning and meeting people and expanding their community and expanding the salon community. I think it's a big deal. So thank you. What was I going to say? I mentioned last night that I had a meeting today about Sydney, the musical, and with some potential folks that could potentially do something with it. That meeting went very well. The way these things work, if you're not used to the professional creative development world, you kiss many frogs. There's lots and lots of conversations before stuff happens. But it was a really good meeting, so that was exciting. I'm trying to think what else. I want to go play with Runway because they have this new thing called apps. I said this last night, and the way I tend to take the focus of this channel is largely driven by instinct. I'm not a planner. In case that wasn't clear, if you're new here, my name is Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab, and we'll do some stuff tonight. If anyone has any questions or thoughts about AI, I'm happy to chat. But one of my instincts right now is that video that we just saw that played on national TV during March Madness, that was just created with VO clips. The creatives who are on the sideline that hate AI and that are angry at AI and it's not real creative and it can't be creative. That commercial, whether you like it or not, was not really an AI commercial. It was a commercial from an agency that had an idea to say funny things about things going on, in Indiana, I guess, or wherever it was. It was the vision of the creative director that had the idea, that happened to use a tool like Sora rather than going and filming people doing that, just used a tool like this, stayed committed to the fidelity of the idea, which is a term that I'm stealing blatantly from Liz Miller-Gershfeld, who's my co-host in the AI Salon. She talks about doing work and being committed to the fidelity of the idea, and I love that. I love that concept. So you see a commercial like that, and the feeling that I'm having is very, very reminiscent of when you first saw World Wide Web URLs on TV commercials, or when Brian Gumbel and Katie Couric were like, what's that A with the circle around it? What is this internet anyway? Where websites and internet and web addresses, what's this HTTP :/line thing .com, right? Like, people didn't know how to talk about them. They didn't know where to put them. It was an event when you saw a URL on TV or on a billboard. We just didn't have a place to put it in context because it had never existed before. I think these kinds of videos and things like Sora's, new TikTok-like app that's got all these memes, you can really easily make a meme of yourself or other people, kind of lives in this strange place where it's not going to be the final form, but we're going to be able to look back at it and say, that's the moment when, ease of using someone's likeness started, was the Sora app. That was really the beginning of it. Or that commercial that we just saw in March Madness. I don't know if that was the first AI commercial to go national, but it was a big one, right? So people are going to look back at that and go, that was the moment. The other thing that is striking me, and I guess why I'm talking about this is it's my gut that we need to be exploring these video tools more. Not that large language models and multimodal models and ChatGPT and application development's not important, but I think that we're going to very quickly transition from these tools making videos and short video clips to these tools being world builders. And so creating 3D worlds that you can enter. I saw a tweet right before I came online tonight. A guy is building a Sora-based world that every time someone creates a new image in Sora, I guess within his app, it basically adds a node to this world that you can explore. And so, people are already starting to take these video generation tools, especially the ones that generate things quickly, and they're doing creative things with them. Runway has already said openly that Runway is not a video company, they're a world building company, and that one of the next things coming from them is a world builder. And so that starts to look like you can create a world you can enter, you can create a set that you can move a camera around and have complete consistency, no matter what's in that world, because you're moving a camera around an existing, world. You're going to be able to dynamically create video games. And then I also have this sneaking suspicion that there's going to be a new kind of communication that comes out of this, where you will enter information worlds, and not just like information visualization, but I don't know, some sort of, you might enter a news world where you can go to a bunch of different news stations and they're all talking about news in different ways. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just my instinct is it's important. We should pay attention to it. So with that, I figure we'll go play with the little video. I also, yesterday, VO 3.1 came out, and apparently one of the settings you can do is you can set the video for 25 seconds. And so I thought it might be fun to have ChatGPT write a prompt that is a single prompt for 25 shots in a 25-second video. So a shot per second, and see how it does. Maybe we'll start with that. That's kind of fun. Look how TikTok has evolved. Yeah, exactly. TikTok is now full-on AI augmentation, right? Can you imagine creating a world that serves a specific function, concerts that go beyond a stage? That's exactly what I'm thinking, Side Hustle, is the minute that you have instant world creation, and within that world you can also vibe code, right? So imagine creating a world that is nothing but video games, and then people can come in and everyone can vibe code their own video game. You set it up in such a way that basically, you can take a token and you can play a game, or you can take 10 tokens and you can make a game, and then we're going to split how much you make on the game, and everyone comes in and invents video games, and it's a dynamic, infinite video arcade. I don't know, video game arcade. That could be a thing. I'm busy trying to make Sora 2 put me on stage with Ace Frehley. Very nice, Shane Saw. Good luck with that. Or a business presentation that was a PowerPoint, and now we have movies and shit. Yeah, or a business presentation where you invite people into the presentation. There was a play in New York City in the late 80s and early 90s called Tony and Tina's Wedding. And Tony and Tina's Wedding, it was a theater piece that was held in an Upper East Side or Upper West Side, I think, in an Upper West Side brownstone. So it was a 3 or 4 story big building. And you walk in as the audience, and you're getting ready for Tony and Tina's wedding. And the play was, the audience can go to any room they want. And all of the actors are playing the characters that they're going to play during the wedding. And like, you could go into the room where the bride is getting ready, or you could go hang out with the groom and his buddies, or you could go, where the caterers are making the food. And so your experience of the play was 100% dependent on where you went. And it was part improvisation, part scripted, and it culminates with a wedding, which you get to go sit in and watch and participate after having heard all the stories, of what went on. So imagine a business presentation being like that, where you're like, okay, the annual report this year, you can walk into it. And right now we're going to walk in, and we've got the CEOs in this room, and we've got the 6 different executives that head up our 6 different divisions. They're all going to be in these different rooms. You can take all the time you want. We're going to be doing this live for the next 2 hours. And so you can ask us questions and look at charts and graphs and pull them off the wall, and right? Why not? And if you don't think that, like Brandon was talking about the ad agency, that's this all digital agency where they're creating virtual agency employees that are based on famous agency people. That's like scratching the surface of the kinds of companies that are going to be created to take these capabilities and stitch them together in ways that none of us could have imagined before. So with that, let me jump over to Flow for a second here and share my screen so y'all can see. Okay. VO3 fast. Let's see. I don't see where you can change timing. Let's go to Gemini. Maybe it's there. Create video. No, I don't see. Does anybody know where VO's timing is? I can also imagine this being a monumental win for neurospicy nonverbal friends. Absolutely. I hear lawyers licking their lips. Yeah. Sorry, you didn't go into the room where we were doing the insider trading, Bob. A coworker said, I'm sick and tired of .com this and .com that. Yep, that was just like you have people in your life right now going, could you just not talk about AI anymore, Kyle? It's really annoying. Yeah, I heard all that in the 90s. Because I was in the theater and I would come into rehearsals for a play and I'd be like, oh, you should see what we're doing with this web stuff. And then, could you shut up about that .com stuff, Kyle? You dumb. I don't know how to change. Oh wait, let me go back to Flow. Maybe I need to reload the app. Reload. New project. Expand. Film noir action. Create new expander. Cinematic. What? Create new expander. Oh, wow. Oh, these are kind of styles within. That's kind of cool. Yeah, you lose them if you. Support ending soon. Oh, okay. Huh. Oh, you know where it could be? By the way, if you're new here, and if your question is, are we just going to watch an old guy try to figure out where something is? Yeah, that's pretty much the channel. AIstudio.google.com. Follow along, won't you? You can be clueless too. My job is to make it okay for you to feel clueless. Okay. VO 3.1. Make changes. Select API key. API key required for video. Okay. I'm exhausted. We're going to go to Runway. Okay. Share this tab. All right. Fantastic. Let's see what we've got here. This is a video we did of Anne Murphy's. Oh, did we do videos of these? I don't think we did. Well, we can make a video. Woman in a beach pullover sits in a lounge chair on the beach with her salt mask warming her face. All right, we'll do this one. We'll turn it into a video. All right, so we'll go. Woman hums a jaunty little tune while a seagull poops on her shoulder. Is Ann here? Sorry, I'm late. Just finished a speaking gig. Cool. Congrats. Cool. Beautiful. All right. So we're going to generate this into a video. All right. So let me show you what we got going here. So Runway now has these things called apps. So you can change the image style. So let's try that. Let's change the image style. Rough expression. Oh, this is cool. Can I change? How do I use it? I thought he was the expert. Isn't he supposed to be teaching us how to do that? Let's see. Use as reference. There we go. See, you see what I'm saying, people? All right, apps. Change image style. All right, that didn't work. Shut up. I dragged and dropped it. Okay, here. See, you see, people. Magazine collage. So we're going to turn Ann into a magazine. No, let's turn this into a storyboard. All right, generate. Can I? No. Why? This. Make this a storyboard. Oh, please switch to credits mode. Okay. Okay, so I don't need a prompt. All right, so we got this image. We're going to turn it into a storyboard. Bang. And then that's going to be down there. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, now we should have a video of Ann humming here, and then we can play with these apps. So it looks like one of the apps is there was an issue on our end. Any used credits will be refunded. Generate again. Let's get rid of that. 93%. Just ordering my cola crunchers. Did you see my chip commercial I did? All right, here we go. Look at this. So what did I say? She hums a little tune, right? Why has it got no audio? It vomited on her shirt. All right, and that thing's not working at all. All right, let me go find a different video because that's kind of a crappy video. Let's find a better video. Da 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 da. All right, that one's good. All right, so this is another one we did of Ann Murphy. It totally made her into a different woman. But let's take that. So we got keyframes, subject reference, remove from video. All right. Let's do remove from video. Upload video to edit. Can I drop this here? Yes, I can. And then can I... How do you do it? He doesn't know what he's doing. Oh, okay, so we'll say remove the telephone pole. You know, this is called the AI Learning Lab. I came in here to learn, and I feel like all I'm doing is watching someone else try to figure something out. I could do that on my own. I know, but you're not on your own, are you? You're here with other people, and they're making fun of you right now. I wouldn't stay. Okay, Shane saw TikTok pin. Can you can get paid for speaking. I do that all the time. Okay, so we're going to remove the telephone pole. Generate 5 seconds. Okay, so now let's go back to apps. That was removed from video. Upscale video, reshoot product, add dialogue. Let's do add dialogue. Boom. Wait. Oh, an image. Sorry, that's not going to work. Change the weather. Okay, this is good because we got all sorts of crazy stuff there. So we're going to go, it is a bright, sunny day at sunrise. Sunrise. Oh, and look, they've got presets. Smoke, thunder. Let's do thunder. Generate. All right, beautiful. Go back to apps. Change weather. Change time of day. We'll make it early evening. We'll go twilight. We'll go midnight. She's running at the Big Bunny Motel at midnight. Okay, generate. Did I say generate? Yes. All right, back to apps. Change the background. Beautiful. Oh, look, again, they have presets for you. So she's going to be jogging in an alley. I wish Ann Murphy was here. We're picking on her third cousin, Elma. Okay, that's Allie. All right, let's go back to apps. Then relight the scene. Ooh, I like this. Okay. Oh, and again, we've got blue light, rainbow, lens flare. Let's do lens flare. Or police. Police is cool. Like she's running from the cops. I like it. Okay. Beautiful. Generate. All right, that's off. Relight we did. Change background we did. Add performance. Add a driving performance. Okay, this is going to be good. I'm going to record something. Allow when using the site. Okay, film yourself from the waist up. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Running away from those awful people. What do I do? Where do I go? Someone help me. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Running away from those awful people. Okay, good. Perfect. Can I drag over this video? No, I have to select an asset. All right, we'll go select some other asset. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Yeah, this is good. Facial expressiveness 3. Let's max that to 5. Use motion and gestures. Yes. Do we want this 9x16? We'll try it. Generate. All right. So do we have, okay, remove from video. Remove the telephone pole. It removed the sign. Look at this. It removed the sign. Oh, good Lord. Janky is as janky does. We embrace the jank. Yeah. All right. Thunder. Change the weather. Not super realistic lightning, but definitely changed the lighting and the weather, and it's raining. Kind of cool. Beauty. This one is change it to midnight. Very cool. That one's background alley. It didn't start. Why? Your video is rendering. Here's the police version. Wow, this is cool. It turned the building into a cop car. That's pretty hilarious. Oh, did I not generate the character? Oh, yeah, it's coming in. Here we go. All right, people. It's going to be beautiful. Wait, what happened? Why can I not zoom in on that? Oh my God. That's strange. Oh my God. I'm so tired running away from those awful people. What do I do? Where do I go? Someone help me. Oh my God. I'm so tired. Bravo, Bradley Cooper. I prefer Mr. Brando. Let's go to tools for a second here. Oh, that's just the tools for this thing. Then you've got video models, image models, video models. Oh yeah, you can choose them all here. Oh, VO 3.1. Ah, look at this. Oh no, only 8 seconds. All right, damn it. You can chat your things into existence. Hello, I'm Runway's creative assistant. It's a drag these things take so long. Let's jump back over. I'm really bummed we can't make a VO 3.1 video for 25 seconds. I don't know where that is. Let me share this. Let's go to Sora. Let's see if Sora did anything to their interface. I saw somewhere that they've got a new interface. Oh, it was Sora that was 25 seconds? Your session expired. Go back. Authentication error. Retry. This page could not be found. Fine. .com. Why are you saying .com all the time? What's this .com? What's this period .com thing everyone's talking about? I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are you all talking?
Artificial intelligence is the chip that breaks. I'm Kyle Shannon, and this is the chip that breaks every rule. We ditched the oil and fried it in cola. That's how you get that sweet, salty snap and a little fizz of magic. Cola Crunchers, light, crispy, caramelized. I'm Kyle Shannon.
I'm making commercials now for fake products. You can do 15 seconds now. All right, we'll do 15 seconds here. We'll do landscape orientation. Did you see my Madagascar vanilla beans cameo? No, I didn't. Wait, let's go to look at cameos. Looks like Brandon made a little something for me. Uh-oh.
Artificial intelligence.
I thought the teal. All right, let me get this finished up for you. I thought the teal would suit you, and a little ribbon, because why not? There we
really
go.
didn't have
All
to,
set.
but I'm thrilled. Looks
Hope
great.
it sparks some ideas.
I'm sure it will. Thank you, Clay.
All right, let me get this finished up for you.
Didn't have to.
Love the color.
Thought you might.
Let's see what's inside. Oh, this is beautiful. A leather notebook.
For all those ideas. Well, Kyle, happy early birthday.
Wow, thanks, Claire. Love the color.
Thought you might.
Let's see what's inside. Oh, this is beautiful. A leather notebook.
Okay, so I want you to take a look at something here. So notice that at the end of the video, Dr. J has got a little card with her email on it, and I've got the join the salon thing. When you make your Cameo character in the Sora app, you can go into preferences, and then there's a thing called description, I think. And you can put in a system prompt that tells the system what to do. So let me go to settings. Cameo access, and then if I go to Cameo rules, see here? It's not letting me edit it. Is it? Oh, yes, it is. At the end of the video, make a little sign that says, join the AI Salon, thesalon.ai. So let me just see if that actually saved my change. It did. Good. Because the mobile version doesn't save the change. So anything I do now is that, where's your Madagascar vanilla beans there, Brandon? It must be in drafts, maybe. No, you published it. I don't see it. If I go here, let me go to notifications. Maybe it's in notifications. Oh, this app just crashed. God damn, this thing is so bad. Fix it. You've got billions of dollars. Fix your stupid app. Hang on, people. Sora. Hello. What is your name, sir? My name is Sora. Sora, that's a rather peculiar name. At Brandon Tid. Got it. Let's go to search. Brandon Tid. Tabs. Share screen. Shut up. I'm a professional, Brandon. I don't need hand holding, except when I do, like right now. I'm a defensive professional. I'm a defensive creative professional. I will claim independence while all the while needing my diaper changed.
Vanilla beans. These are plump, oily, and absolutely bursting with aroma, and I'm making them available right here on the live. Look how bendy that pod is when you split. Friends, check these out. Fresh Madagascar vanilla beans. These are plump, oily, and absolutely bursting with aroma. And
I gotta tell you, I love these. I gotta make a new one with a better shirt because I hate that shirt. I've got great shirts, and yet that's my one. And no one changes the shirt, so I gotta get like a nice hip. Maybe I'll do like a Hamilton shirt or something like that. That's pretty cool. I'll heart it. Share remix. All right, let's make a 15-second.
When you learn how to,
let's make a 15-second video. Okay, we're doing 15 landscape. It looks like a lot of you are having the same issue that I had, which is you set it as landscape and then it makes a vertical video inside a landscape shell, which is just stupid. So we'll do olden timey black and white news broadcast where Kyle Shannon says, and they still, oh no, the app just crashed again. Come on! TikTok question. Kyle, can you try using my Cameo on Sora? Sure. Side Hustle Mimi. Are you Side Hustle Mimi here? And do you have it? Wait. And they still, wait. And the killer is still at large. Here's Mimi with the weather. Cut to, let's see, at Side Hustle. Oh, come on. Do not crash. Come on. Wait, I'll wait for it a little bit. It may come back. And I can't even select the text because it's crashing. Telling Sora not to crash. Fun size AI. That's your okay. I'm gonna have to exit page. Damn it. Okay. Reload. Okay. Let's go back to duration 15 landscape. I'm gonna put wide old 60s news broadcast. Well, no, let's do 70s. We'll do 70s news broadcast with Kyle as the as the anchor with a big mustache. And he says, and the killer is still at large. Now here's Mimi with the weather. Cut to at. It just hung again. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. It sort of did. At fun size AI. I can't use your thing. I have to follow you. Wait, hang on. Let me copy this so we don't lose it. So let me go find you, and then I'll follow you. You may need to follow me too. Fun size AI. 6 followers. Follow. Cut to it. Fun size AI. Okay, I had to follow you. You can set your permissions that anyone can Cameo you, which is how I have mine set because I'm an idiot. Cut to fun size AI in a 70s what do they call those? I don't know, 70s dress, whatever. And big hair, talking about it raining cats and dogs. Then oh no, it just hung again. I was getting too ambitious. Come on. No. This is so frustrating. Oh, I'm not even sharing. I type my prompts outside of Sora and copy paste. That's a great idea. That's a really good idea, Brandon. Let me close it. I wasn't sharing anyway, so it didn't matter. Okay, let me go to notes. Bum, 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 bum. New. Paste. Okay, there's that. Okay. Wide old 70s news broadcast with Kyle Shannon as the anchor with a big mustache. And he says, and the killer is still at large. Now here's Mimi with the weather. Cut to fun size AI wearing a loud 70s, go-go dress with big 70s hair. And she talks about it raining cats and dogs. cut to at Kyle Shannon saying cheesily, hey, who are you calling a dog? They both laugh. All right. I think cheesily's a word. Okay. Now let's go back here and we're going to go Sora. And then we're going to go bang. There's our prompt. Bang. All right. We're going. Oh, big hair and big eyeliner. I missed the big eyeliner. I think it'll get it. I think it's going to make you like a good solid 70s weather girl trollop with the loud 70s dress. All right, we'll come back to that. Anybody have any questions, thoughts? What's the best app to watch this stream on a phone? Yeah, probably TikTok, just because you can chat with the other people in there easily. But you can watch the stream on the YouTube app. I think I did, but it crashes the app crashes when I open it. Yeah, we're still in. Don't forget, people, as exciting as all of this tech is, we're still in the janky phase of AI. I agree. I flopped between and settled on TikTok. Yeah. TikTok, just for vertical stuff like this, it's better. And I try to keep it a decent experience with the black bar and stuff like that, though I fail miserably much of the time. Who else do we have here? Oh, Watsy. Nice. Ricky Bacon? Is that who that is? No, Berwick. Justine. One thing I've noticed is that the Sora videos that I do post onto TikTok are getting shitty views, which makes sense. They're probably looking for the watermark or something like that, or the name of the video. If I really wanted to take this seriously, what I'd probably do is generate stuff in Sora. I heard somewhere that you can download them without the watermark right out of the Sora app, but I haven't experienced that. That's not what I see. But if you take the videos out of Sora and move them into something like CapCut and sort of recaption them there, then you might get better views. You might not get throttled as much, unless they're looking for the watermark. All right, let's go see if this thing is ready. Are you ready? Nope, it's not ready. We can play other videos here. No, we can't. Oh my God, this app. It's so bad. Oh, I'm not even sharing it, am I? Am I? I am. Wait, okay. Close that down. All right, fantastic. Nah, I'm just gonna watch a video and be done. All right, so tomorrow, actually, let me go full screen here while we wait for that thing to render. So tomorrow we've got office hours at 11 a.m. If you're an AI salon Mastermind. We've got the Mastermind meeting right after that at noon. That meeting's ultimately going to move, but tomorrow it's still at noon Mountain Time. And then tomorrow night we got Friday night date night, although I do have to go do some gallery duties, so it's probably going to be 8:30 or 9 tomorrow night Mountain Time. And you're like, I'm on the East Coast. That's awfully late to start a TikTok. I know, but it's Friday night date night. So what are you doing? What, do you got a date? No, you come hang out with me. I'm your date. This is where your life is led. You said tonight. I meant tomorrow night. Yes. What Brandon said. Just so you know, in case it wasn't clear, I started a fast today. So I haven't really eaten that much. So I'm a little lightheaded. Okay, cool. Let's go. I would think that our video is ready by now. Nope. Can't hear. Oh, yeah, because I'm not sharing it. Did I tell you I was starting it fast? Oh, I'm sharing the wrong kind of share. Hang on.
Chips fried in cola. I'm Kyle Shannon, and this is Fizzy Crisps. Real potatoes dropped into real cola, then crisped to a sweet, smoky pop. Listen to that fizz. The bubbles caramel taste of chip fried in cola. I'm Kyle Shannon, and this is Fizzy Crisps.
This is Fizzy Crisps. You need to eat some
caramel taste.
Crisps. I do.
Existence.
Huh?
That's impossible. What in the world? They prompted you into existence.
Huh?
That's impossible. What in the world? They prompted you into existence.
Oh, we're done. Hang on. We're going to reload. I think we're going to reload. We're not going to reload. We're going to crash, aren't we? Wait, we reloaded. Here we go.
Killer is still at large. Now here's Mimi with the weather. Thanks, Kyle. We're looking at a soggy evening, folks. It's raining cats and dogs out there, and by midnight, we could pile up 1.5 inches across the metro. Keep those umbrellas handy, but tomorrow morning, the sun will poke back out. Killer is still at large. Now here's Mimi with the weather.
I don't know why it didn't use my voice. But nice 70s go-go dress. Look at the hair. That's solid. Uh-oh. We've crashed.
Thanks, Kyle. We're looking at a soggy evening, folks. It's raining cats and dogs out there, and by midnight, we could pile up 1.5 inches across the metro. Keep those umbrellas handy, but tomorrow morning, the sun will poke back out.
All right. Imagine when these things don't suck.
We're looking.
I would say my experience right now, that's pretty funny, isn't it? My experience right now, what did I do? The hell did I do? There we go. My experience right now is that the creating something in Sora, I'm getting about a 1 in 3 hit rate, and I'm not really trying that hard, but it's like I have to do at least 3 videos to get one that's usable, and then it's kind of half-assed usable. So it's probably more like 5 or 7 to 1 to get something that's actually decent. Just rerun it with the same prompt and it'll be completely different. The thing that's driving me absolutely batty is that I'm trying to render these things as wide videos and it's just not doing it. It's making like just weird aspect ratio mistakes. The thing crashed again, so we're good. We're done. We're done. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. So tomorrow, Friday night date night. So 11 a.m. Mountain Time is AI office hours. So you can find that on my LinkedIn channel. And then tomorrow, and then after that at noon Mountain is the AI Salon Mastermind Hangout. And then tomorrow night, probably 8:30 or 9, is Friday night date night. Want to see one more fake VO3 commercial? As long as I don't have to go to the Sora app. Is it on the Salon? Oh, you're going to show it? Great.
I tried everything for my depression. Nothing worked.
Every day felt heavy. I felt trapped.
Then I tried Puppermin.
Our prescription helps your body secrete a special pheromone that attracts puppies.
I took the pill before bed, and when I woke up, there he was, the love of my life.
The pill does not target depression directly, but we've found that it's really difficult to be depressed when cute dogs show up at your doorstep.
I used to feel so empty, but now I feel joy and mild concern how a pee stain got on the ceiling. My puppy listens twice as good as my ex-husband and only climbs into the lap of half as many of my friends.
He chewed up my Bible and pooped in my good chair, but I'm happy for the first time in years.
Looks like a rat, barks like a demon, but he saved my life.
I named him Earl. He follows me everywhere and farts in his sleep, just like my first husband.
Puppermin, for when your therapist says, maybe you should get a dog.
Beautiful. I'm trying to figure out where the mastermind, the link to the mastermind hangout. I don't know where that event is. Leadership Lounge? No. Projects and collabs? No. There, no. We might have screwed something up in moving things around. So I'll check with Andy tomorrow. I'll send out an announcement. Do you know where it is, Brandon?
It's in Leadership Lounge under TGAIF for tomorrow.
Okay.
Founders Hangout now on Google Meet. You're also not sharing your screen.
Oh yeah, got it. Okay. Here, look. All right. So if you're in the mastermind, go into Leadership Lounge and under TGAIF, the founder hangout is here. Because it's a private meeting, it doesn't show up in the general things. That was a great ad. I need a pup. Yeah, right? Okay, cool. Thanks for the help. I can't find it either. Great. Yeah, Leadership Lounge. And then, yeah, please join us tomorrow. If you're part of the mastermind, come hang out. It's a nice tighter, we can talk a little deeper because it's a tighter little group. Cool. All right. I'm out of here. Have yourself a swell evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.